Oh no, I wasn't rebooting. I was contemplating quitting. Actually.
Hello.
There's no audio on that screen? No warning or anything. She just up and cracked me.
You want me to do it again?
Well, since nobody could hear anything. Probably. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. Just let me have a breath.
Is that too funny or did that just make you mad?
Oh no, that was funny. And oh. Okay. The moment you have all been waiting for, which is apparently captions way too large. Shall we try this again?
Yeah.
All right. Ah!
No.
Again. Ah! Oh! Ow! This is child abuse. No, really, my child is abusing me. Oh my god. Oh, good catch.
Thank you.
Be careful, Sabine is under you and she's gonna eat that. Yeah, as promised, with like little to no warning, there's the tortilla slap repeatedly as my child is having a fit in the corner here. Are you okay?
Is that TikTok or no? Is that TikTok?
No.
Okay.
No, I shut TikTok off. Do you feel better now?
Kinda.
Kind of.
I wish I could breathe.
I wish I could breathe. There it is. You know what's funny is she said beforehand, I just want to make Pocket proud.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, there you go. And for that reason, we have child abuse.
Yes, I am a child. Not a tween, a child.
Not yet. No, 2 years. No.
1 year.
1 month.
1 month. Oh yeah.
You want to not show off your food?
What? I'm nomming on it.
I know you're nomming on it. So you got Django's attention back here too. He's like, what the fuck is going on?
My favorite boy.
That's right.
My favorite boy. He's a good boy.
Yeah, so, yeah, we didn't mess around on these either, right? These ones that we got.
They're giant.
Oh, they're huge. We had tacos Monday night.
I didn't even get to finish mine. It's so big. It didn't even fit in the taco holder. It's so big.
Yeah, it's so big. Yeah, these are the extra large ones too. Built for burritos, or built for hitting your father. You know, right?
Right.
Uh-huh.
I made it the size of a bigger taco. Like half of a bigger taco.
Yeah. Question for you.
How old is IJ?
Oh, is.
I know.
Oh, how old are you?
10 years old.
Until next month.
Yeah.
And then you're going to be 11.
The gas is at 11 o'clock. Yeah.
The gas is at 11 o'clock. Right. Are you done now? Do you want to go eat your tortilla now?
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to put like peanut butter or something on?
Sure.
You should do that.
Nutella and peanut bananas. What?
Okay. Have fun.
Bye bye. Boy boy. This is how you can tell I'm not medicated, I don't think.
Uh-huh. So that was a recovery from a minor hint of emotional dysregulation. A 1-minute clip for future use. Oh, God. Jay says, a fantastic being. Yes, very much so. I can't hear you, child. I just know that you're yelling things. You are amazing. Maybe I should change that so that I can actually hear what she's saying. Be a good idea. Yeah. So I was having a good day. Until the camera decided it didn't want to work anymore and it needed to update right then. That second. Yeah. Yeah. That was, yeah, that was something. Can I continue to stream, or do you wish to have commentary? You wanted to add commentary, of course. Of course you did. Yeah, silly camera, why you gotta be a jerk? That's a very good question. So yeah, TikTok is apparently out today because I just pissed off enough to shut the program off. Which I almost did for this one here too. Yeah. Yeah. So, why... never mind, I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. And the PCs are not plugged. I'm trying to figure out here, like, if everything is, like, way delayed or what the deal is here. I'm not even seeing my fucking chat. Like, I'm just... Whatever. There we go. Oh, finally now. There we go. Okay. Tech issue. Yeah, that's a mild understatement. Okay, so there was one thing that I wanted to talk about today, and that was that it is Disability Pride Month. And yeah, I'm not even gonna answer that. Yeah, we'll say tech issues. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah. Sorry, I'm still on the brink here right now, and I'm trying to walk myself back, and it's a little difficult. I'm sure many of you understand exactly what I'm talking about. Anywho. Sorry, I just need to turn some of this shit down here. Right then, in that moment, I don't know if it was an impulsive or an intrusive thought or what it was, but right there in that moment, I was this close to shutting the program off and just uninstalling it. Oh no, it wouldn't have been end the stream, it would have been end the streams, period. It would have been done not doing this anymore. In that moment. That's how fucking rage-induced I was right then. Because my computer has been on all fucking night. And it picked that moment right then to decide, we're gonna update your camera right now. Even though I was on my camera until fucking like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I was in a VC with Chris until like 2 or 3 in the morning. And my camera did not have an issue all night last night. And then right in that fucking moment, right then, it decided, nope, we want to do an update right now. So we're going to shut your camera off. We're going to make sure that nothing worked. Oh yeah, but the thing is, it's just one fucking thing after another, after another, after another, after another. And it's infuriating. It's getting tiresome. And I'm not going to lie, at this point, cost-wise, the benefit is not outweighing the amount of fucking stress that I'm going through having to deal with this bullshit every couple of days. So yeah, in that moment, I strongly consider just fuck this, all of this. And it could be a variety of things. It could be that I saw something today that really pissed me off. You got some Murphy in your family? Yeah. A punching bag. Probably not a bad idea. Where are we here? Apparently that's not working well. Oh yeah, you should have fucking... Like, Jason was standing here beside me as this shit is going on, and I'm going on a rage, and even she said, okay, I'm done, and she took her tortilla and walked away. I don't blame her. I don't blame her at all. It was after, you know, I finally got a couple of things figured out that she came back, but I don't blame her at all. There was something I saw today that really fucking irritated the shit out of me, and I gotta talk about it. Clique. So, yeah, there was something that I saw today, and it really pissed me off, and I gotta talk about it. So, again, it is Disability Pride Month, among probably many other things, but, you know, somebody's gonna bitch about that, because it could be, you know, it could be Peanut Pride Month for all I know, and somebody's gonna cry about that. But what about the peanuts? You stand in fucking line, okay? It can be more than one thing. So, I saw a stitch that a mutual of mine did, and it was with some ignorant, no-brain fucking mouth breather from the province here. And I'm not going to mention who it is, because they neither need the recognition nor the amplification, because they are just that disgusting a human being. I would not follow them if they were the last person on any platform. And yeah, he decided to open with, oh, well, I've had this disease since I was 16 years old, and sometimes it can lead to debilitating pain and blah, blah. Okay, first off, you need to look up what the definition of debilitating is, because as he continued on with his ableist bullshit, talking about how, oh, well, you know, the invisible disability stuff, don't come to me with that. That doesn't fly over here. I don't buy that shit. Yeah, essentially is what he's going on about, right? And I just have to shake my head, because if you look at my car, and I've got a handicap placard on it, and why would you assume that I have that? Is it because I can barely stand up by myself for 5 minutes without having to sit down? Maybe. Would it be that I can barely walk like a normal human being on the best of days? Maybe. Would it be that stairs are my mortal nemesis? Maybe. Would it be that I need to leave my house with a cane? Maybe. And not one of those fucking reasons is why I have a placard. Not one. You know why I have a placard? It's called autism. That's what got me disability. Is the fact that this up here, that we, myself, and so many others have to fucking deal with. The fact that I have such problems in social situations that I say inappropriate things, I don't think anything of it, I need to have somebody else act as a filter for me. The fact that I can barely do a day job because I can hardly handle people without going into an anxious meltdown. The fact that if I go into Walmart, if I don't have a pair of loops or a pair of headphones on, that I go into a fucking overdrive meltdown. But those things don't exist because Johnny Fuckwit over here has a debilitating back problem. Again, the definition of debilitating, look it up. I'm not going to do the fucking work here for you. Google is free. But the fact that some fucking arrogant prick like this can say that invisible disabilities don't exist and to just try harder, see, because I get up and I push through. I get up and go to work. We're going to play a little game here, okay? We're going to play make-believe here for a second. Let's say that fucking ignoramus dumbass over here is driving along in his jacked up F-150, you know, like all good fucking inbred rednecks do. Driving along with his truck nuts dangling in the fucking wind, do-de-do-de-do, and a puppy runs out across the street. And, you know, heaven forbid, any person of good conscience could possibly harm a puppy. So what does Johnny Fuckwit do? He decides to hang a Rico there because, you know, you don't want to hurt the puppy, and he ends up wrapping his truck around a telephone pole. Okay. Now, he comes out pretty much unscathed. He got really lucky. But he rattles his forehead off that dashboard about 7 or 8 times. Enough to maybe shake up the gray matter. Shake up that fucking banana pudding that he's got going on upstairs, okay? And he comes out with a bit of a traumatic brain injury because of it. No broken arms, no broken legs. Some bumps, some bruises. Yeah, and scrambled his egg. Right? Scrambled his egg real good. Well, now all of a sudden he has problems with his executive functioning and he can't properly do his job anymore. Because he can't focus on tasks that he would normally be able to do. He can't remember things. He has difficulties in recalling routines that he would normally do for his daily job, and he ends up getting fired because now he has an invisible disability. Do you see where I'm going with this? The fact that this ableist, ignorant prick can take that stance of, I just push through and I can try harder, when in all reality, all it takes is one puppy crossing the road to wrap your fucking 4 wheels around a light post, and you end up like us. And then you get to have a taste of the medicine. Do I wish for this to happen to somebody? No, absolutely not. But I wish they would be able to be empathetic enough to have just a little bit of insight to what some of us struggle with on a daily goddamn basis, instead of sitting there from the fucking front seat behind the driver's wheel of your car and tell me that an invisible disability doesn't fly with you, because it's not a thing. I would like to offer you these fine parting words. Do better. Educate yourself. Learn before you open that fucking pie hole of yours. Smarten up. /rant. Yeah, the more you know. It takes 5 pounds of force to do frontal lobe damage, yep. One ASD in the US. I know people got a level 2 ASD and in the US, just what I've seen. I've never heard of someone getting one for their level 1 ASD. It's a train. You lived over in the New England area. Well, at the end of it, that's why I got accepted onto disability. Right? That's why I'm getting disability. Autism. The placard's just kind of a bonus. New England, Canada. Yeah. No, I thought that was, Minnesota and Canada. Or something. Oh, yeah, for sure there, bud. Anyway, that was my rant. I apologize. I mean, sorry, not sorry. It's a spectrum. Your level 1 and mine, and are all different. It is true, right? That's the thing. Like, the things that I can do versus the things that Chris can do versus the things that Pocket can do versus da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. They're reserved for physical disability. For the greater part, yes. But I mean, I've got both, so why the hell not, right? It needed to be let out. It needed to be shouted from the mountaintops, that one. And I got smart and I pushed record before I started that. Clock, no, I said fuck the clock. I was in the middle of an emotional freak out. Yeah. My auditory is much less sensitive. That's true. Right? My sensitivities when it comes to auditory, and even light, some light, a lot of that goes back to the nightclubs. Like, I did a video on it, but I mean, I saw shit crash and it got distracted for a few. My smell is less than, and so is mine. But yeah, when it English words are hard. Hang on, let's see if this actually wants to work. Is this gonna work for me? Because if it did, that'd be stellar.
It's a nice box!
Yeah, it does work. All right, okay, cool. Got babe juice all over my phone. Rather than come out with it and have the anger simmer inside. True. Yeah. Tech issues really do bring out the best in people, don't they? What was I saying? Oh, something that I had learned that I never knew before was, that Canadian comes right out. Yeah, right? I haven't had any geese around me, so I haven't been able to channel that anger. God damn it. Senses. Okay, there we go. With the visual, I did not know that getting visually overstimulated could lead to your eyes essentially fucking shutting down. I did not know that was a thing, but I had learned that was a thing that a few people had, besides myself, had dealt with. And I didn't know what, my doctor just thought it was ocular migraine and left it at that. Did my chat there stop rolling? Let's do it in, because we all know how it feels. Yeah, I agree with that. And remember, during Disability Pride Month, it's not a matter of when you begin. It's not. Let me try that again with learning and words. It is not a matter of if you become disabled, but when. Yes! What are the odds, realistically, that you are going to run all the way to the end of your life without facing some kind of a disability? Be it physical deterioration by the time you hit 80, or in my case, 30. Like when my grandfather, prime example, had like hardcore, actually it would have been his 95th birthday the other day. But like, he had debilitating, in the actual sense of the word, dementia for the last 5 years of his life. And it, well, probably longer, but in the last 5 years, it really just ramped right up, right? I went up there to visit all of my relatives, and he had to ask my grandmother if I was my father's son, just to be sure, right? Because he wasn't 100% sure. He just kind of went, this guy looks like me. Not great odds, but it does happen. Right, not great odds, but what are the odds? Right, if you were to ballpark a guess, what are the odds that something like that would happen? Right? 1%, 2%? Maybe? I'm guessing, I don't know. But I'm guessing it's probably somewhere around there. 1 or 2% the odds that you are going to go through your entire life and not be disabled somehow in some fashion. 2 to 3%? Sure. Right? That'd be close to my guess, I would think. It's not a very high chance. Oh, by the way, if you're on YouTube, get some likes on the video for me, please. Wager 7 outside the US, 3 in the US. That's probably... I don't know about the numbers, but I agree with you about outside the US being higher. I would think so. Right? It'd probably be slightly higher up here in Canada, but it'd probably be substantially, asterisk, higher in Europe. How about we change by the hour or day? Yeah, some are better than others, yeah. My dad, who has heart complications, partly clogged veins, arteries inside his legs. Mostly fine on the inside. Placard because he can go from fine to not fine in about a minute. Otherwise invisible. Yep. Genetics, oh yeah. Oh, believe me, if this was an RPG, I would want to re-roll my stats. Like, in a heartbeat. I'll keep the intelligence stat, but I mean, all the rest can go. Oh, clean. Hello, child.
I came in.
You've got Nutella on your face.
I know. Anyways, I came in here to say that I'm actually starting a new series on my YouTube.
You're starting a new series on your YouTube channel.
The
My kid has come to shamelessly plug her own YouTube channel. You little shit. Get over here.
Okay.
Get over here so everybody can see you. All right. Shameless plug. Here we go.
Well, I'm making a new horror.
Speak up.
I'm making a new horror series. Hello for zombies. I'm making a new horror series called Weird Creatures. About different creatures. My YouTube channel is Astronomic Catastrophe.
Astronomic Catastrophe.
Yes, no spaces though.
Obviously.
My display name will be Sable, of course.
What's funny is her YouTube channel is connected to my Google account.
Yeah.
So the amount of times where, you know how it'll say, you know, you could sign into another account or whatever, right? And if I go to do that and jump between a couple accounts that I have, and I see her name changes on hers, like, monthly. She changes the name of her YouTube channel all the time. Consistency. If you want a following, you need consistency.
Yeah.
It needs to be easy for people to find. See, Astronomic Catastrophe,
Yeah.
I think that's good,
Yeah.
right?
And I just posted the trailer along with my. I just posted the trailer. So. And the first episode, I'm going to be making it like soon, like very soon, like today or tomorrow. But it's
Shortened to Astrocat? I mean, it could.
or like Astrocatastro.
Astrocatastro? Hey,
Yes.
I see what you did there.
Anyways, the first episode will be uploaded on July 21st.
Wow, really?
I
I hope.
I chose that on the calculator. Not the calculator! Calendar.
On the calendar.
Calendar, not calculator. Calendar.
Okay.
And, yeah. Currently, so far, on the second episode, one of the characters who I chose will die, and
Spoiler alert.
well, it's in the trailer,
Oh.
which consists from a mint leaf cookie, mint leaf conductor, Nyaria, also known as Spivey, Rascalby, and Ghost Fox. Spoiler alert for Ghost Fox. She isn't actually dying, but she just leaves. Spell it? Okay.
Hang on. And it is Astral.
No spaces.
Well, no, it's not gonna matter.
Astronomic catastrophe.
So that there.
One second, let me search it.
I got a better idea.
What?
Why don't I switch account to it?
Sable able.
Okay, so it's at.
Yeah.
Your channel.
Also, yes, I have 239 subscribers.
Hey, that's not bad.
I know. That's why I said we reached our goal. You're awesome.
Okay, so this is the link right there.
Yes, that is. That just sent the link.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Then you can watch the trailer and maybe even subscribe to it.
And maybe even subscribe. Now, with your actually, this is okay. So, for those of you that know my little one here, you know that Jasa is very creative. You make a lot of your own original characters.
Yes, and some of them are actually characters from fandoms I'm in.
But so you do all of your videos in. You do them in CapCut.
Yep.
Yep.
All in CapCut.
Yeah.
And that's exactly how I managed to make my trailer.
Yeah. See, I use CapCut myself, so of course I downloaded it first, and then I showed her, this is a thing that maybe you could do, and I could see her feet. I had intended to show her, actually here, let me, oh, Jay already got it. Perfect, thanks.
Yeah.
I had intended to kind of show her how to use it, and she ended up learning by herself.
Yep.
She taught herself how to use it.
I'm smart.
You are smart.
That's exactly how I passed 5th grade.
Yeah.
I'm smart. Although I act dumb. And sometimes I say that I am dumb, but I'm joking.
You are not.
I said I'm joking.
You are not.
I'm smart duh.
You're SMRT.
SMRT. Smart.
You're a smart bean.
I'm S-A-M-A-R.
S-M-A-E-R-T, really?
Yes.
Okay. So are you done plugging your YouTube channel now?
Yes. Please subscribe.
Jeez.
Bye.
Oh my god. What have I created? What have I created? She has 244. She also has a TikTok. She's on her second one now, where she put.
Banned from my first one.
Well, of course you got banned for your first one. Why did you get banned for your first one? Underage, exactly. She's gonna be partner before me. Yeah, probably. But yeah, she just posts up her little animations, right? And stuff like that. But I mean, the fact that she's putting them onto YouTube, I would much rather have her put them on YouTube anyway, because she started, her YouTube page actually started like 5 years ago, right? She was doing, I don't know if the videos are still on there, but she was doing like Roblox streams and videos and stuff like that. They're still up, yeah? Well, you're still very cute. What about rules and possibility of cyberbullying and also makes it easier? Because you're on the same platform. Well, and the fact that her account is under me. YouTube actually has a lot of really good rules for that, because if it is a child's channel, they will disable a lot of the comments. It's the mini pocket. He's chopped liver, that's right. Yeah, this looks like a job for her. Oh well. Sorry, I'm still walking myself down a little bit here. A lot of keyboard warriors who don't know how to shut their face. Oh yeah, for sure. It is amazing. They made that decision actually a couple of years back. I can't remember exactly what it was that prompted that. I think it was during the adpocalypse, the first adpocalypse, that they decided, because, it was because of that whole child endangerment thing, because of those accounts that had all of these kids that were like the highlight of, you know, they were the stars of the show, but the parents were essentially fucking slave driving them, right? The kids didn't want to be in this anymore. They wanted nothing to do with it. And the parents were essentially like forcing them to do it for money, right? So that's why they, when it comes to kids, they remove all of the ads from the kid videos. They disabled the comments, and they were basically toy commercials, exactly. So that's why they also force you now, when you do a promotion or an ad of any kind, you have to have like hashtag ad or hashtag promotion. You have to have it in there. It has to be known that you have sponsored content, right? So if you go to YouTube and go to your favorite creator, you know, I'll use Phil DeFranco, for example, okay? Philip DeFranco I followed for like 13 years or something. But in every one of them, it says, you know, paid promotion included, right? Because he's got those ads in the middle or whatever. Or, you know, the Collider crew. I love those guys. They're visual effects artists, right? And they always have ads in there. So they got sponsors, but it has to say on the video that you have a paid promotion in there, right? Because these were essentially toy commercials, because this kid was going to Walmart and buying these fucking toys, right? And Walmart was giving them a cut. Guitar YouTubers were fucking horrible for it, yeah. Yeah, but yeah, that Ryan kid was among the worst for it. My daughter wanted to do it, yeah. Can Jason make a video of herself? Or do you have any rules? So long as it's not inappropriate, we're fine with it. If there is anything that is going to be considered inappropriate, Jason knows that she has to come and talk to us about it, right? Has to ask us. But aside that, she's allowed to post just about anything that she wants, so long as it's not inappropriate, right? And she knows that we have access to her accounts, so we can look at everything. Like her old account, she used to do a lot of like filters and videos of the cats, right? Or the dog, or whatever. It was pretty basic. Can Jason make a video of herself? So I'm guessing, Sandra, I'm not 100% sure what you're asking or why you're asking. Pick up suck electronics tag these. It's the best guitar I ever bought, except that it's not. Except that it sucks. I am just gonna fix the captions there a little bit. Leak. There we go. When we get commercials for the kids division of ADHD. Oh, we have commercials for them. Right? The game of ADHD life. From ADHD Kids. Thanks, Dan. I appreciate that. I was going to do a sale this month in the merch shop, and I have been so busy that I just forgot. And yeah. So I guess maybe, what would you guys want to see go on sale? What, like the black mugs or the tumblers or stickers or what? Because I'd love to hear what you guys think. I mean, after all, I make this stuff for you. And me, obviously. My birthday month, this Buildy Pride month. Cool. Yes. Give me nothing for 0% off. You want Jimbro flags? I think that has to go on, that has to go on Jay's merch shop. Use the code Gimme Nothing. And I can actually afford to buy things. I'm leaning towards clothing. Okay. Sports wall flags. I have to make the flags. I gotta upload more of the designs. God damn it. Chris? Make me do that this week. Help me, I'm poor, right? Hey, thanks for the shout out there, Jamie. I'll do my best. Because I know that is something that I have written down and I keep fucking forgetting to do because I get so caught up in everything else. I know I can't tell you because you won't. Well, yeah, PDA. But you know, that little reminder every now and again. And that's another thing too, is there are times when I tell myself that I want to go and do this, and then it's like as soon as I tell myself, it's like all of a sudden it's a demand, and I don't want to do it. It's a demand. Thank you. Fucking captions. Sound like somebody else I know. Right? How many times have you uttered the phrase, go to bed, Chris? Yeah. More than most people care to admit. Anything disability related for Disability Pride Month? I mean, nothing that I have come up with. Like, I haven't come up with anything new in a little while. Admittedly. Like, that would have constituted planning ahead. And we all know how that works. Right? It's like telling Chris to go to bed.
Shut the fuck up, Karen!
Yeah. You didn't tell me last night. I almost sent you. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Actually, it's funny because when you... Okay, so Chris and I were in BC last night gaming, and I was playing my game, and she was playing Call of Duty or whatever. And it's funny because, like, she was saying to herself, okay, it's at that point where I'm gonna go to bed. And at that same time, I was actually landing my ship at a station, and I was gonna save the game and log off, right? So she didn't even really need to tell me, just the timing worked out really well. Crawl out of the music rabbit hole. Mama is still pissed. Sorry, Mama. Should I make it up to you, Mama? I could do that for you, I guess. Maybe we'll do that. Call of Duty, Black Plops, yep. Maybe I'll, because I know Angie showed up the other day on the last stream, and, you know, I started music, and then Angie walked away and came back to the stream being over, so Reason I ask, not that Jason should make a video over, but I'm asking because I'm a little lost on the rules about this and feel extremely strict about what my daughter is allowed to do because internet bullying can end up being extreme. You're a little more vulnerable when you're neurodivergent. This is true. Now, what platforms are you talking about, Sandra? No, let her stew. Saying anything that has the ADHD on it? Yes, actually. And you know what? Just for you, Metal. Fuck you. Goddamn thing. One sec. There we go, okay. Let us pop over to this one here. And because I haven't set any of that up. Is it this one? Yes, it's this one. Okay, so Metal. I'm going to suggest planning us. I really suck at it. YouTube. YouTube is substantially better at their protection protocols than a lot of other platforms. Again, because if it is kids, and when you put the video up, you have to mark that it is kids, right? You have to mark that it is for kids or by kids, and they will automatically disable the comments, right? Comments are gone the second that you put that. Periodic table neurodivergence by we, I mean not me. Jay, I would love it if you could fucking send me that idea. But yeah, Metal, right here. ADHD and ADHD as fuck. Right? Got a whole bunch of the mugs. I got the toque, right? This is the toque that I wear. Right? ADHD, ADHD as fuck. I got those. I actually could and should put that back on shirts because I used to have that design on shirts. And a pair of leggings, actually, that my wife has. Let me actually write that down. Was on a hoodie, too, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I'm thinking. You could use that for your month discount. I could do that. I could and should and would. I mean, wrestling pants. Yeah, that's right. Well, and also... got the stickers there. Because I did for Autism Month, right? I did the... You want that on a flag? I can put that on a flag, sure. But yeah, I did the Autism Acceptance Month on mugs and on shirts and hoodies, and I kept them up. And I still have the mobile wallpaper. It's free if anybody wants that. It's under the freebies section. Yeah, free the bread. Don't forget, there is a merch suggestion in the channel. Actually, yeah, if you're on Kick, if you do exclamation suggest, I think it'll come up. Put that stuff on sale. I will. Ah, perfect. Thanks, Chris. Look at that. There's a suggestion form. So if there is anything in there that, or if there is anything not in there that you would like to see in there, fill out that form. That would be immensely helpful. So yeah, there you go. Apparently, don't go to squirreldad.com because apparently it gave me an error and said that it wasn't connected properly or some shit. So I'm gonna have to look into that because I just went through a whole fucking rigmarole with my the company I deal with to make sure that it was connected, and apparently it's not connected. So I'm kind of cranky about that now. This is what I fucking pay you idiots monthly for. Yay. That reminds me, I have to send one there because they'll re-put on the site anyway. Ah, perfect. Yep, Chris for the win today. There you go. And don't worry, Jay, your crown is still secure. Your crown is secure with nightmare fuel. I'm still very proud of that. You guys will see soon enough. Oh boy. Yeah, for those of you that have seen it, how do you like that nightmare fuel? Isn't that awesome? No escape for the wicked, that's right. Oh yes. Take your crown, but not yours. All right. Here's what we're now going to do. We are going to have a very, very short break for a water and bathroom and snacks and shit like that. So, very quick self-care break, all right? A couple of minutes. Go get yourself some water, hit the bathroom, check your dishes, do what you got to do.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Go do your thing. We'll be back in 2.
ADHD Incorporated present The Adventures of ADHD Man. Hello there, citizens.
Wow, it's ADHD man.
Ha ha ha. Yes, and I'm here to deliver your superpower.
Cool.
Amazing, what's my superpower?
Imposter Syndrome.
Yay, what's that?
Ha ha ha. Well, I'm glad you asked. Imposter syndrome is that little voice in the back of your head that tells you that you're a failure. You're a fraud.
Wait a minute.
That you're never good enough.
No, wait a minute. I thought you said this was a superpower.
Yeah, this sounds like shit.
Yeah, Susie.
Tune in next time as ADHD Man takes on the dysfunctional executive.
Hey kids, are you tired of your lame old video games?
Not really.
Is the Switch just not scratching the itch like it used to?
I mean, hyperfocus is a thing.
Is your PlayStation more of a lame station?
Dude, that was a shitty joke.
Mom, Susie is using the devil words again.
Maybe it's time to try something brand new. From ADHD Incorporated Kids, it's the game of ADHD Life.
Great, another stupid board game.
In the game of ADHD Life, you get a glimpse of life with ADHD without the side effects of medication. Fun to play with the whole family.
Do we have to?
Why are there so many pieces missing?
I didn't get my school accommodations. Now I need to drop out? That's bullshit.
What the hell? My husband left me for a younger woman because I forgot our anniversary?
So, do we just go in a circle forever and never win?
This is fucking stupid. Take this game back.
The game of ADHD Life from ADHD Incorporated Kids. Also coming soon, Snakes and Adderall.
Wait a minute. So you get to roll twice for 4 hours. Then you go all the way back to the beginning and start over?
Who comes up with this shit?
Susie?
Looking to rock out with your nuts out? Tune in to SQRL FM Squirrel Radio. All your favorite songs from every genre, but played at twice the speed. Not only quick enough to hold any squirrel's attention, but you can also listen to twice as many songs just from the dial like you usually do. You'll find it eventually. SQRL FM.
Were you Dutch ovened by your one-night stand and now suffer from respiratory illness?
Have you looked in a telescope only to see the brown eye?
Get caught cooking meth in a Winnebago?
Ha! You mean want a bango? Did you lose a fight with a scarecrow?
I'm JP Schuster.
And I'm CB Mooster. And we're here to fight for you. Automotive accidents.
Medical malpractice.
Workplace injury.
Scared of the dark?
Call Schuster and Mooster at 1-800-MONSTER.
We check under the bed.
Bro, that's scary.
Schuster and Mooster.
Attorneys at law.
I'm gonna be a bunny for Halloween.
Phone books can be toilet paper? Phone books can be toilet paper.
By hiring Schuster and Mooster LLC, you acknowledge that no one should act or refrain from acting based solely upon the legal advice provided by Schuster and Mooster LLC without first seeking much better qualified legal and or professional advice.
It's true. Well, I hope you got yourself some water or whatever you needed to got for yourself. Well, that's not how I fucked up that sentence, but I did mine intentionally. Anyway. Commercials never fail for a chuckle. Cajun, it's funny you say that because as I had mentioned on on Sunday. From now on, because the self-care breaks used to be on Twitch, an effort to cover the commercials that they forced upon us, I've decided that the self-care breaks are going to play nothing but commercials that we write instead, because they're much funnier. So there, which means that we are going to be writing a whole bunch of brand new commercials. So Chris has already been set up on my Notion page, and we have Hi Sci, and we have a category called commercials, where we come up with new commercial ideas. So Chris and I have already started on that. Shoost, of course, has gotten involved. I have no doubt that Jay has a whole bunch that he wants to pump into the system like he used to. That sounded dirty, and that's okay, because I'm kind of here for it.
Phrasing?
Anyway. So yeah, the self-care breaks are now going to be covered by our commercials. Who knows? Maybe there's one for tailfeathers.com that needs to see the light of day again. You never know. I'm neither confirming nor denying that a phone book can be used for toilet paper. Yeah. I see where the new canon is coming from. You get it now. You get it now. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Where, oh where, has Polar Bear Mama gone? Where, oh where can she be? Sorry, I won't quit my day job. Oh wait, I don't have a day job, I'm on disability. I feel like we covered that topic today. To order pizza. I have to make something up to you. Why would you bring back that commercial? Because why wouldn't we? Almost anything is better than a pine cone or a corn cob. Well, I mean, if the corn cob is still moist. Moist. Did you quit your job? Well, no, I mean, it's only casual. It's not exactly something that I would consider a high amount of income. Sadly. But so, because today is a little bit of body doubling, we are going to round out a little bit earlier, but don't think that doesn't mean that we're not going to do a little bit of music stuff. And you know what we have to do in order to get the music stuff is that I have not even rendered this out yet. Much excitement. I guess I've been humming it all day. Well then. Yeah, never be finished those. I'm on a SSI. Means I can make $80 a month after that. They take $1 for every 2 they earn. I'm not 100% sure how it works up here. I just know that it is, you can't make a whole lot. So, the fact that they have a few months of my invoices, we're going to see how much I am going to get dinged for all of that. We shall see. Anywho. So, this delightful little thing here, I am not done, obviously. As you can see, it is still in the program. But it is a work in progress. It's coming along, little by little. Hi, Gothic, how are you? Again, if you're on YouTube, please hit that like button for me. Because that would be, that'd be swell. I would appreciate that. And if you would have been on TikTok, that would have meant I need to work on my progress. Meh. Yeah, that tracks. Obviously, yeah, I see colorful bars. Well, I mean, the amount of times that people talk about how when I break stuff down, it is like super colorful. Because that's that's an easier way for me to stay organized. Anywho, where are we here? I just want to make sure that the music volume is at an appropriate level so that you guys can actually hear this. Again, work in progress. There is a lot left to do on this, but I started this on Monday. I may explode here. I started this on Monday, and between two other projects, Mama's vibrating. Between two other projects that I'm working on, yeah. So let me just crank the tunes up a little bit in my ears here. And it should be good for you guys on this side. We shall find out in 1 second. But this is a new one that I'm working on, which has no release date or anything at this time. It is called Take Me Away. And yes, long intro, it's the extended mix. Flappy!
Takes me away, takes me away. It takes me away, it takes me away. It takes me away, it takes me away. It takes me away, it takes me away, it takes me away. Takes me away to another place.
Chris's favorite part. Like I said, still lots of work to be done on it. Obviously, I have a lot of the risers, the swooshes, a lot of the effects and stuff like that to still work into there. I still need to equalize a lot of things. I still need to adjust the filters, etc., etc. But it is, yeah, it's funny that you. Yes, save that. Yeah, hits repeat. That didn't work. I was gonna ask, how's Mama doing? Is Mama okay? You doing okay there, Mama? You all right? Do you need something? Besides to hit repeat, do you need something? Doing okay there? So yeah, Angie, you definitely are getting it raw. No, I need some more. Yeah, you definitely are getting it raw. That's one way to look at it. Speaking of which, so more pissed that I didn't wake her up. Speaking of getting it raw, so I've been working on 3 different versions of this, and I've been having a bitch of a time getting it to a place there where I like it. This joke that keeps on giving. Oh no, let's talk about raw for a second. This is what some would call raw style. Dipping out now. Okay. Bye.
I'm gonna freak 8.5 days a week. I'm at the peak of my mystique. How
Oh, just wait. That's all I've got for that one, but that's one that I actually started recreating the other night. Why is it called Fruity Limiter? Because that is the name of what the thing is. It's a limiter to make sure that you don't overprocess things. That's why. And actually, 9 times out of 10, I usually shut that thing off because it doesn't do any good anyway. And I usually put my own in there, which is usually on a pre-master channel right in here. But I have this channel disabled because I haven't had a chance to properly set things, because I don't do that until near the end. But now you know. Anyway, also,
And knowing is half the battle.
anyway, so there's a little peek into what I've been doing in the last couple of days. Whoa, fuck! Sorry, I forgot that was cranked way right up, and I should probably turn that down before we progress any further, because otherwise I'm going to blow some heads out, and I don't want to do that. Phrasing. Because that occurred to me as the music was really loud in my ears as well. Anyway. Forgot the sound. Yeah, no, I forgot the sound was loud. Whoops. Haha. Mama's Bells? Mama's Bells is not mine, that's Jay's. Alrighty then. Anyway, so we're gonna wrap up now, because, yeah, I'm still walking myself back off that ledge, but here we are. So again, I want to thank all of you for hanging out and putting up with, all of the wonderfulness that has been my brain being a complete fucking prick to me. Your computer means I get to be, at least not FL Studio. Hey, dig it. But anyway, I do have to work this Friday, which sucks. But, point heads up, taking your foot off the accelerator. I see what you did there. I do have to work this Friday, so unfortunately I won't be able to stream, but I will be back on Sunday. So, I will see all of you then. In the meantime, and in between time, that's it. Another edition of Stampede Wrestling. If you're old enough to get that reference, you're old. I will see you on Sunday, or I will see you in the Discord. So until then, drink your water, take your meds, be kind to yourself, and hug somebody that you love, because you know they could probably use it. Anyway, all the love to you. I will see you in the Discord. Ciao for now.